So he's got a team of guys that are involved in this process. They know what they're looking for. They know if you have an infection, if you have a reaction to one of the medications. It didn't happen to me. If you don't mind me talking about it, I do know somebody that did happen to. They had a reaction to one of the chemicals, one of the creams. And they know because they were able to see it in the picture. So they could fix it. And that's why it's very important to stay in contact, do what the doctor asks you to do, particularly in those first couple of weeks while things are settling. You're going through your normalization process, which does take time, quite frankly. That's not just a 2-week deal. The normalization process is a couple of months, but it's not like you can't have sex or any of that stuff. It's just that there's going to have to be minor changes over those whatever time frame. Call it 3 months. I don't know. Dr. Loria will give you a better answer on that. You can compare it to a woman with breast surgery who wants to make themselves feel better. It's not because the husband or the boyfriend said, hey, why don't you go do this? I mean, I'm not saying those circumstances don't exist, but women don't do that for that reason. They do it for themselves. They do it to make themselves feel better and to feel better about themselves. And that's the same reason that guys do it. I've been married a long time. It wasn't because my wife asked me to do this or wanted me to do this. It was for me. It was because something that I felt that I needed. And again, we live in a world today where it's possible. So take advantage of it while it is now available. The mental side of it is the biggest piece, and so many guys struggle with this, and it's a heartbreaking struggle. I get it, and to have a solution that can make people truly feel better about themselves it's a big deal. So that's why I like talking to guys about it. I like counseling them through it. I like answering their questions. I like trying to help them be more comfortable with the process. It is new. It is something that guys don't like to talk about. It is something that we don't just throw ourselves out there and say, hey, let me talk about my junk. We don't want to do that. I mean, that's not who we are. It's not a masculine thing to have that conversation. But when you can have that conversation with somebody who's been there, who's done it, I've certainly put a lot of guys at ease in that conversation. So I feel better about that.